Hello, my name is Melissa Bishop, and I started with the Veterans Law Clinic here at Widener University in the spring of 2012. I began working for the Veterans Law Clinic because I hope to do veterans law work once I graduate, and it gave me real-life practical experience working with veterans and knowing the law, and also going to non-adversarial hearings to practice my oral advocacy skills. I really liked the clinic because it was working with real people, handling real claims, and I had a sense of reward when the claims went through for my clients.
My name is Disandro. I just finished my second year of law school here at Widener University School of Law, and for the spring of 2012 I was part of the Veterans Law Clinic. I'll be returning in the fall of 2012, and if all goes well, in the spring of 2013 for my final semester here. I became interested in the clinic because the age that I grew up in was very patriotic, and the times that I've lived in have been focused around our veterans and trying to do everything that we can for them and show them how much we appreciate. And I figured what better way to show veterans how I appreciate what they've done for us and will continue to do for us than to try to give back to them. So I joined the clinic for that reason, and for the spring of 2012 I dedicated 12 of my class credits to the clinic. And it was a pretty significant amount of time to dedicate in terms of hours per week, but like I told all my friends and anybody who asked me about it, it's just a whole different kind of work. I like to do things with a purpose, and when I can look at somebody in the eye and talk to them and tell them what I'm doing and why I'm doing and how it benefits them, for me that's a lot more beneficial than just sitting in class for a few hours. And while you learn a lot that way, I found that I was very much more rewarded for my time spent in the clinic. I was able to meet a lot of different lawyers who also work as volunteer attorneys through the clinic, so it was a great way for me to get out there and network a little bit. And the work itself I found very enjoyable. It's just a whole different experience than sitting in the classroom. To be able to work with fellow classmates and talk things out and solve problems and spend times in the workroom together, it's just a much more well-rounded experience, and it's more practical. So that when I do graduate and I go out there, that I have a better idea of what to expect. And I also have a very specific skill set that not many people can say that they do have. So for those reasons I chose to take part in the clinic, and I will continue to do so in the future. And I find it very valuable. If I had to pinpoint one specific experience that I found to be especially rewarding, it was later in the spring. I had the fortune of being able to take part of a Board of Veterans Appeals hearing. And what that means is that I went before a veterans law judge with our client and Professor Holbrook and another student, and we presented our case to this judge. And she heard the case, heard our openings, closing, our direct examination, and all of these items were done live and for a record. And for me, I can't think of many other students that I know that had that experience, where everything that you say and do and the way you react to questions matters for a real person, for their real situation. And for me that was particularly rewarding. I'm glad that I was able to do that.